Hi guys, welcome to my cooking series. As you know, I'm Alexa, and today we're going to be making banana pudding. So of course I had to tie my hair back because I do not want any hair in this banana pudding because of how good it's going to be, okay? So for the pudding, we're going to add 1 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of flour. If you haven't noticed, I'm making this pudding homemade. A 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1 whole egg. We are going to need more eggs later though, so keep that in mind. Then we are going to add 3 cups of milk. Not gonna lie, I'm going to start eyeballing it a little bit from here. And then right on after the milk, we are going to add our vanilla, and we're going to use a really good vanilla. And you can see me eyeballing it again right there. Let's do a little splash of it, I guess. By the way, guys, I am using what everybody's telling me what to do for banana pudding. So this is just a mixture of everybody's opinions. After that, we're going to separate our yolks from the egg whites. But please remember not to throw out your yolks. You are going to add that to your pudding mixture. And you're going to save the egg whites for later, for the little like marshmallowish topping. As you can see, I'm not a pro when it comes to separating egg yolks from egg whites. Yeah, this has never been my thing. It's usually like my sister helping me out. Alrighty. And after that, you're just going to give that pudding a real good whisk. Like you are going to put your heart and soul into that pudding so it can come out so good. My arm was pretty tired after that. But right after mixing it, you're going to go ahead, turn your stovetop onto medium-low. And then we're going to make our own homemade whipped cream. So we're adding 2 cups of heavy cream. And you're also going to add a little splash of vanilla. Don't add too much, if not, it's going to taste really, really bad. Then right on after that, we are going to set up our mixing thingy. And as you can see, I'm kind of struggling here. Oh my goodness, Alexa, what were you thinking? But yeah, you're just going to put that in. And then once you have your mixer all set up, make sure nothing is loose. You are going to just get all of that to mix together, and then you're going to prepare your powdered sugar on the side. I prefer powdered sugar because I feel like the texture comes out way better, but you also want to add, you don't want to add too much sugar or too little sugar, but you're just going to slowly pour the powdered sugar in and really make sure that you don't over whip your whipping. Here's where I started speeding it up a little bit. Once your pot is hot, you are going to slowly, you're just going to pour your pudding in like I just did, because what the heck. But now you're going to open your evaporated milk and your sweetened condensed milk, and you did not just see me spill that. You did not erase that from, I forgot to crop that out. But yeah, we're just going to give that a real good mix. You're about to see me put my whole soul into mixing this, because oh my goodness, I was getting tired. Right on after that, we are going to grab our whipped cream. Look at how beautiful that looks. And you're just going to put it in your fridge for it to, cool down, and bye-bye. Look at it, oh my goodness. Right on after that, you're just going to go straight into mixing. Mixing the whole time. And mix, and mix, and mix. Yeah, but I really wanted to make banana pudding because honestly, it is my favorite dessert. I love it, but I wish there was banana pudding without bananas, which is probably bread pudding, but yeah. And now you're just going to grease your pan, put butter all over it, unsalted butter. You're going to do it all around the corners, all around the whole pan, just so nothing gets stuck on there. And now you are going to grab Nilla cookies. Okay, Nilla cookies, those are really good. And you're going to grab some chessmen cookies, put them in a bowl. Okay, a bowl. And I didn't have one of those things that like infuses the powder because ours was broken, so I thought. So I decided to do it with my hands, and that felt like a whole workout for my arms. At this point, I was just slowly dying on the inside, but I knew this was going to hit. And now we're going to bring back our pan. And you know what we're going to do? We're just going to grab all those little crumbs, make a teeny tiny little layer of crust, okay? And then after that, we're just going to add butter to the rest of the crust and just do one little layer. But make sure it is melted butter. One tiny little layer, because I like my banana pudding with a lot of cookies. If you like the cookies, don't be shy. Just add however much you like, okay? It's your banana pudding. And now we're going to grab the real star of the show, the freaking bananas. And you are going to chop those things. If you love bananas, you're going to chop those things thick. But since I only like a little bit of bananas, I'm going to cut them a little bit thin, so I won't feel them while I'm eating them. But you're just going to cut about like 4 or 5 bananas, depending on how many people you're feeding. And yeah, I put them in a glass bowl. And right after that, I found out about this trick where if you squeeze lemon juice on them, they won't turn brown. And it worked. It was amazing. And you're just going to mix that juice right on into those bananas and then store those bananas back in the fridge. Then right on after that, we're going to grab some of our whipped cream, put it in our pudding, and start folding that thing in. Now, I know what you're thinking, Alexa. That looks looking kind of droopy. It'll get thicker in the oven. And I like my pudding a little bit droopy. I like it like that because then it kind of like absorbs into the cookies. I don't know. I just really like banana pudding, okay? And then after that, remember when I said save your egg whites? You're going to use it right now. So you're going to mix egg whites with powdered sugar. I think it's like a cup. I'm going to put the recipe either in the description or at the end in a list. But yeah, you're just going to mix that together at the highest speed. Really make sure you're watching over it, making sure everything is going well though. And yeah, because you do not want to mess that part up. After that, I'm going to grab the little crust that I made, and then I'm just going to start building this thingy. I'm going to start with a little pudding layer. Just going to spread that out a little bit. Remember, it is going to thicken. If you want it more thick, add a little bit more flour while you're cooking it. And after that, I'm just layering my cookies and my bananas, and I am adding my pudding, another layer, just the whole thing at this point. And I'm gonna let all of that come out because you do not want to waste any pudding. And I'm gonna add a little bit more bananas. And then, make sure you add some breadcrumbs. Those are like cookie crumbs, not breadcrumbs, into that mix. So it can be super, super cookie-ish. And now I'm just organizing my Nilla, making sure it's all over before I add that thick topping. And I'm loading this thing up with cookies now that I'm watching this. I am loading it up, and I am not ashamed of it because the best part of banana pudding is the Nilla. I love biting into that Nilla. But yeah, I don't know why I'm taking so long to put all this out, but yeah, we're just going to spread all of that out. Then after that, we are going to go ahead and spread that thick topping all over it. And yeah, I'm trying to organize it over the edges, and I really want to make sure it's all over the pan. And now I'm going to put a little bit of cookie crumbles on top just for flavor and just for the aesthetic. Once you've loaded that baby all the way up, okay, you are going to pop that thing right on into that oven. Right into the oven. I totally forgot to say this, but preheat your oven 350 and leave it in for about 15 minutes. Look at that though! Oh my goodness. And here, you're going to see me taste test the banana pudding, okay? It looks beautiful. Obviously, the top bananas are going to brown a little bit because they're more exposed, but it's totally fine because the inside ones were not that brown, okay? They were like a normal color. And I'm about to devour this. But remember, we are just taste testing right now because I wanted to make sure that I didn't mess it up in any way possible. And, I just served myself one slice. I'm going to have my first bite, and wow. Just wow. That was so delicious. And that concludes our first episode of this cooking series, okay? I don't know how many of these I'm going to make, but I really enjoyed doing this, so I will probably make a little bit more. But if you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.